Alright, and welcome back to CK2, the Mad Dogs of Derby. We're here with Duke Phillipe the Rash, just past his 40th birthday. Seems like just yesterday he was a spry young man who looked just as old as he does now, but with less of a beard. Everything got fucked, basically, last time. England and Wales are all split. People are fighting the Pope's fighting people. We're being ruled by a French child, and we can't even push our wife's claim on the throne. I figured out why. We can't do that, by the way. Literally the patriarchy. So we were talking about succession laws last time and like how like realms and stuff get split, but there's also a gender factor of that. So I don't really know how this happened because at the start of the game I went back and checked. The Kingdom of England had agnatic cognatic, which allows women to inherit sometimes. They're not preferred, but it allows them to. But at some point it just got changed to fully agnatic in England, which means women cannot inherit. And if it's agnatic, that means we can't push a woman's claim on the throne, even if it would otherwise be valid, because there's a child. So the patriarchy is too strong in England for us to push our wife's weak claim on England. Wales, though, still has agnatic cognatic, which is why we could push it on Wales if it was being ruled by a child or another woman. But all that really means is that we have to wait for our wife to die so that our sons inherit her weak claim, and then we can push those because they're men. So it's just a waiting game while we gather allies and wait to take over England or Wales from within in a few years. If the King of Wales were to die within the next 5 years, a child would be on the throne, so we could try to push our wife's claim on Wales. You want to do that?
Yeah, let's roll with Wales.
And then that's just a bigger power base for us to take England later. Plus, we'll get all of this.
Yeah, Wales is bigger anyway right now, so take Wales.
All right, we're just some assassiny boys. Look, I know we've spent our whole life focused on war and being a good fighter, but it seems like some of the battles that Duke Phillipe is fighting right now are not won with an axe on the field of combat, but with a dagger in the back. You think it might be better for him to start focusing on his scheming now rather than straight up war?
Let's scheme and then war later. Go the other one. Yeah, him.
Yeah, this 15-year-old. Let's start spying.
Yeah, he's too stupid to know what he's doing is wrong.
Oh, we have to wait till he's 16 to spy on him.
What?
Well, he can't really be planning much before he's 16.
Yeah, but that's a weird law.
It is weird, yeah. Yeah, we can't. That kid can't be up to anything.
Okay.
Okay.
Right.
I guess we'll just wait then. We'll keep our eye on him. A very close eye indeed.
Close.
Ooh, these are of the same family. Yeah, if they're planning something, they're planning it together. They're both of the same dynasty.
Oh.
Joseph, who has grown up, he's got his adult portrait now. It's red because he's our rival. We became rivals with him.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, he hates us. Joseph is getting older, and soon he will be ready for presentation at the Lincoln Court. Watching him these days, you can't help but wonder if some intervention wouldn't do wonders in making him a little bit more like yourself. So we can try to push him to be like us, which has a chance of making him brave or zealous, a high chance of making him stressed or depressed. Or just leave him the way he is. He's curious, still kind of timid, but he takes immaculate grooming of himself.
So, from speaking with an actual father in real life,
yeah.
I heard one of the hardest things to do when raising a child is beating you out of them. So, I don't want him to be like us. Let's make him his own independent person.
We will let him be.
Because if we trick him or into like being more like us, what's not to stop him from just murdering us, and then we become him?
Yeah. Huh? And if we stress him out or depress him, he's not going to be good at leading. He might just like have a heart attack at 20 or like kill himself
like
or
Kurt
something.
Cobain a little bit.
Yeah,
so
a little bit. Yeah.
He'll probably kill himself.
Yeah. We will let him be, for now. My court physician, Walleran, the old guy, has shared some of his latest ideas with me. I do not know much of medicine, but perhaps he is onto something. He has asked for some money to develop his theory further and write a book on it.
Give him money. Stupid science bitch can have it.
After a period of peace and shrewd management, the county of Lincoln is doing very well. People are happy, and the tax collectors are reporting record intakes. So one of our counties is prospering. Good. Another thing to think about is that as Joseph is starting to be
our commander,
he has to be 16. That's like the legal adult age. We can't arrange a marriage with him though.
Ooh.
With someone else that we want to ally with in England or perhaps outside of England.
Does the York guy have any kids?
We've already got a non-aggression pact with him.
Oh, okay. Then. Yeah.
We betrothed Webby to one of his daughters, so
Oh,
we're
okay,
already
we
good
don't
with him. This guy Duke Robert here is pretty strong, and he's got a newborn daughter,
How newborn?
like 0 years old, newborn,
Alright, no.
born on May 21st. Okay, so she's almost one. She's almost a full 1 year old.
That's the problem with having modern day morals is. Alright, yeah, let's go.
She also got that Habsburg jaw.
Any Scots? We've not talked to the Scots yet, have we?
Yeah, we could. Oh man, the King of Scotland looks kind of nuts. He has.
What else?
He has a 3-year-old daughter. He's actually not that strong even. Does he have any strong vassals? Wow, that's a strong vassal. 13-year-old daughter, perfect. 1 year younger than our son.
Let's do it. Let's get some claim on Scotland too, and then we'll have all of the UK almost. We just need Ireland after that.
This guy. Oh, but this guy does have a strong claim on Scotland, which
There
will
we
be
go.
inherited by his kids when he dies,
go.
which could be inherited by her kids. Yeah, okay. Yeah, let's do that.
We're thinking endgame right here.
Yeah, exactly.
Long haul.
So, long-term goal here: unite the British Isles, unite the kingdoms.
That's right. That's
Okay.
right.
All right.
And we're on top.
And then Ireland, there really is no king of Ireland right now. The Ireland is pretty split up and disunited. So when we get over to there, we'll see what we have to do about the Irish.
We only need the northern part anyway. So
Yeah, it's the only.
we'll just have the real UK.
All right, cool.
And then we take the French.
Then we beat up France. Yeah, France is
Yep.
losing land to like Wales and England and stuff. How bad are they? Yeah, they got less troops than us right now.
Damn right they do. Good
Our
point.
wife is pregnant again at 38.
Let's go. That's another one.
Backup children.
Backups.
Oh, the King of England switched again.
Oh, good.
It's an Englishman. Nice. Maybe a 15-year-old Englishman, King Robert.
I mean, better than the fucking French 12-year-old or whatever it was.
Yeah.
Jesus.
And he's making us the marshal. He understands where our skills lie.
This country has gone to the dogs.
Yeah. The pregnancy has caused my wife to develop quite the unusual tastes. Most of what she asks for dinner nowadays ranges from mildly unsettling to positively revolting. Still, scholars do agree that a pregnant woman's cravings should always be accommodated. She wants a quail's foot, a hare's head, a fish's eye, or we can be like, I'm not spending money on this bullshit.
Do I get to pick what we give her then?
Yeah, it doesn't make a difference what we give her.
Quail's like, sure.
She's okay. She's left-handed. If she passes on left-handed to their kids, left-handed actually gives you an advantage in combat.
Really? I thought it would be a disadvantage if anything.
Well, I think it's just the fact that you're like everyone's used to fighting against a right-handed opponent, so you're not necessarily better. You're just more unpredictable because you're attacking from a different side.
Yeah, and I guess you're used to fighting right-handed people, so you have the advantage. Yeah, that makes sense.
Oh my God, he hates us. He wants a seat on the council, and he's actually pretty good. He's actually a really good marshal.
Is he a better marshal than we are?
No, but he's better than the guy we have as our marshal.
Negative.
Yeah.
Oh, 39. Damn.
Yeah, it's just because both of these guys don't like us because they are heirs to the Duchy of Gwynedd that we hold. That I think we took it from their dad, or something, or maybe I think it was no. This guy was the Duke of Gwynedd, and this guy's like a relative of his. So both of them have a claim on this duchy that we're holding over them. So they just are upsetty spaghetti about that. My scribes have provided me with the latest draft of that book we were writing. Upon reading it, I am not convinced it is moving in the right direction. I could perhaps ask Count Sinew of Perfidad, this guy, our new marshal, for advice on the matter. If nothing else, he is likely to feel flattered by it. If we seek his opinion, he is an idiot, so it would risk lowering the quality of our work, or we can continue on the current course and get stressed out.
Yeah, let's ask him. He'll be like, he hates us, getting the likes, and we don't want to get stressed.
Yeah, making a bad book much less important than stressing ourselves out and dying of a heart attack.
What's the max someone can hate us? Like, can you get like
negative 100 is the max.
Negative 100. So
Yeah.
he's like 4 away.
Rival gives you negative 100 just off the bat, so the fact that we're above that is just based on like some like minor things that makes him like us more. But
Prestige, same dynasty.
yeah, I mean it's not unlikely that he's gonna try to kill us, but hopefully we've got a good spy master who loves us, so hopefully we'll be able to figure that out before it happens. A son was born, Philip. We've named him after ourselves, Philippe.
Okay, Philippe. All right.
Philippe Mad Dog the second. He is strong. We can already tell, somehow. He was born with a club foot, unfortunately. Your foot bones are just facing the wrong way. They're facing inside. You're inside your step. So it makes it pretty... Yeah, it makes it pretty hard to walk around. So in game, it makes you like a little bit worse at fighting. You're just unattractive to the opposite sex because of it.
I want to rename him though. I'm not naming a clubfoot guy after myself.
Yeah. What are we naming him?
Clubby. Yes.
Clubby Mad Dog.
Whoa. Who died of gonorrhea?
I think that was the wife of the wife of one of our vassals that hates us.
You could say now she's gonorrhea.
She is now gone. All right, Webby, we need to pick a path for him in life. Right now, he's got pretty average stats. He is slightly better at diplomacy than anything else.
Well, Webby IRL is a bit of a rapscallion. So, what would you say would be the most laddish thing a guy could do?
I think struggle, where we basically are not teaching him at all, mostly leaving him to his own devices so that he can like fight with other children out in the yard.
That's it. That's the one.
Yeah, he's gonna become he could become a good commander or marshal, which is good.
Good, Webby.
And the king is inviting us to come to fucking France for his coronation. All right, King Robert has been crowned by the Pope. Looks like our relations with the Pope are good again. Long live the king. Let's introduce Joseph to all our vassals. Duke Phillipe has finally introduced young Joseph at the Lincoln Court in Derby as part of his growing effort to groom the young man as his future heir. I hope he does well. Mayor Ralph of Newark is a renowned fighter and tactician. After having introduced himself to Joseph, Ralph approaches you with an offer. Ralph is willing to spend some time teaching Joseph how to fight in exchange for your favor.
Let's take the risk.
All right.
Yeah.
Joseph has been attentively watching as I meet with my Lord Constable, my marshal, during court. I wonder what he's picked up from me. He gained another marshal.
Oh, he's getting strong.
He's been attentively watching as I meet with my steward during court. He lost one stewardship. That was a 50-50 chance there. Yeah, this introducing them to the court can either make them much better or like absolutely ruin their stats. And he has picked up our wrathfulness.
Ooh. Oh god, we're making him.
He's turning out just like us anyway, except not religious. This guy's wife died, and he got a new wife. We're sending him some courtesans.
Yeah, I'll send him a gift.
67 gold. He's lustful. You know, if it's gonna work on anybody, it'll work on someone who's lustful.
Yeah.
Joseph has been watching as I meet with my spy master. He gained intrigue. Didn't appreciate the gift. He didn't appreciate it. He's lustful, and he didn't appreciate it. How boring.
Maybe it was too soon.
Maybe. The vassals have left, and Joseph looks relieved. He is obviously exhausted from all the formalities, but having been introduced like this will hopefully serve him well in the future. We can drink with the monks to learn to learn more.
Let's do it.
We did it. We're getting smarter and smarter by doing nothing but drinking with monks. Walring claims that he would be a better court chaplain than Ralph, and petitions that he should be given the title of court chaplain of the Duchy of Lincoln. He's not wrong. He's better.
Oh yeah, we don't like Ralph either. Let's do it. Yeah. Give it to him.
And he immediately died. Well,
he died getting what he wanted.
Alright. Gotta find another physician.
Oh, this game is so like unintentionally funny. Oh, yep. You want your job back? No hard feelings.
Oh, I didn't realize our lieges in 2 wars. They're fighting over the city of Sandwich. Joe, why'd they name a city after sandwiches?
Maybe they named sandwiches after the city and we haven't had sandwiches yet.
Oh, wow. That makes sense.
That's where the first one will be.
Another werewolf full moon.
Yes.
Hey, you know what I just realized?
What?
We're the Maddogs of Derby, but by being a possessed guy who thinks he's a werewolf, we're literally a mad dog. We killed.
Ironic.
Oh God, we didn't kill a pig. We killed a dog this time. We were mad at the. We were mad at the dog.
We were mad at dogs.
Look, if we're gonna kill things, at least we're killing animals and not people, right?
Oh my.
It's just hunting with less steps.
I'm waiting for like one time we just kill like a child.
Just
and
kill
people
Webby.
see.
Or just eat Webby. Eat Clubby.
Yeah, no, Clubby can't get away fast enough. He's toast.
The Byzantines have a new emperor. Good for them.
When you're king, do you get like a lot more notifications of like other like kingdoms and whatnot getting new kings?
I think only if you're like actively paying attention to them. And, like just like the Roman Empire is pretty important in the scale of things, and that's really the only one. No good court chaplains, no good physicians around. Joseph had a son. We have a grandson, also named Joseph. But his name should be Philippe, right? If we're alternating. Or, I guess Philip. Here's the thing. Philippe had his name because he was originally Norman, so it had the French E on the end, but since we're properly English now, we'll switch over to Philip.
And we don't want to name it directly after our father.
True.
We don't like ourselves.
Joseph doesn't like us, so he wouldn't name. He just takes off the E. Egypt is attacking Wales.
Good.
And France is attacking Wales. Oh my god.
Good.
Oh my god, look how big Egypt is now. That like, oh, she's looking kind of rough, but she's a drunk and stressed out. But when she was like, I don't know, 18 or 20, her dad gave her this kingdom that he won in the Crusade, and she's damn if she hasn't done a good job of making Egypt really strong.
Wow.
Also,
that's huge. Isn't it?
Why does Wales have land in England?
It's just locked up.
That's probably what they're fighting over.
Oh god.
Oh, you know what? That would make him like us a lot, so if we take this back, this land would go to this guy, which would make him really happy because we're pushing his claim, and then this guy would be happy because he's in a faction that just wants us to be warmongers. And that's fine because if we pull off a plot to kill him, then the truce that we get from winning a war against him will go away. Oh, his heir is 16. Never mind. Damn it. Who's he fighting right now? He is fighting Prince Philippe of France. Okay, if he's going over to France, let's just wait for all his troops to leave Wales and then declare war on him and just easy win because no one's there left to fight us.
Yeah.
I can't stop thinking about all those prisoners in my dungeon. They are at my complete mercy. What a thrill it would be to hurt them, to hear the sweet screams, to see the panic in their eyes. 30% chance he is like he just suffers but without permanent injury. 30% chance he has a minor wound. 30% chance he is maimed for life. 10% chance he dies. And we lose 10 piety for doing this. We gain piety for resisting our impulses.
Let's resist then.
All right. Peace be with you, my liege. Your cause is righteous. Please accept my offer to join you in the war. Yeah.
Yeah, you may.
And we're fighting for his claim, so it makes sense that he's just putting all his putting his troops entirely toward the cause as well. So we captured the castle there. We captured this county. Theobald informs us of the capture of an enemy commander and desires to know what should be done with him. Can leave him alone or deliver him to the dungeons to ransom him.
Deliver him.
Your spies have recently overheard Count Cadwallader saying some rather unflattering things about Count Alan of Cambridge. Considering that Count Alan also has no love for him, it might be possible to inflame a rivalry between the two without anyone being the wiser.
Says positively evil. Let's do it.
Success. A few rumors spread in the courts of both counts have resulted in their mutual dislike blossoming into a new rivalry. Now that all that remains is to see where this leads. Excellent. There's just no reason to do that. We just wanted to be a dick. Clubby. We gotta pick a focus for Clubby. What's he good at? Diplomacy, but then generally anything else.
Yeah, let's make him a diplomat. He's not gonna be good at anything else. Clubby.
We captured a 6-year-old girl from this place.
Oh.
Do we imprison her? Or kill her? Or leave her in peace? Which will make her father, who is the lord of this area, grateful. But we could also just ransom her.
Let's give him back.
Yeah, leave her in peace.
Give her back.
Alright. New Pope. New Pope has an eye patch. He's looking kind of cool, though. Your scouts report of a one-eyed man that recently arrived in Derby. The man referred to as Geoffrey the Wise. Jeffrey or Do you know?
Jeff.
Jeffrey?
Geoff. That's Jeff. I don't know.
Okay. Geoffrey the Wise by the commoners is apparently blessed with immense wisdom that he uses to both impress and help wherever he passes by. By offering a significant sum of gold to this man, he would be able to cease his wandering and take up residence in your court. He is a mastermind of scholarly learning. He is an actual genius, an adventurer, celibate, really short, chaste, paranoid, deceitful, envious, and has one eye. He drew an eye on his eye patch to try to trick people into thinking he has both eyes. He's 43, so he'll probably last a good long time.
Yeah, make him an offer.